Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's me, Paul. Welcome to my channel. Guys, we're having today a recipe for cornbread. Alright guys. Guys, the origins of the cornbread goes from long ago. We're talking about, guys, more than 9,000 years ago. Wow, that's a long way. Later on, alright, the one who introduced the cornbread, alright guys, to the English colonies was the Native American. So guys, a long way to go with a cornbread. Alright, it is one of America's favorite is cornbread. Alright guys, you know it, you know it. Alright, so there are going to be, guys, some variations on the ingredient that we're going to use for this type of cornbread. Alright guys, so I will let you know. So alright guys, here we go. So for this recipe, we're gonna need 3/4 cups of regular flour, 1 cup of sweet corn flour. Check it out, 1 cup of sweet corn flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 cup of evaporated milk, 1/3 cup of butter, 2 eggs. All right, guys, I will be using for this a 15 by 30 round pan with parchment paper. All right, guys. So there is we'll be using for this recipe, guys, sweet corn flour. All right. So sweet corn flour, all right, is very common in India. All right, guys. So I got some idea from my friends from India, because they use here where I live, this territory. They love the sweet corn flour. So the difference in this, part of the difference in this recipe, it will be that we're going to be using sweet corn flour, and we're going to be using also condensed milk. So that, I believe, going to help a lot to improve the flavor for this corn flour recipe for the cornbread. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to mix all the dry ingredients first. The dry ingredients first in a separated bowl. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to mix all the dry ingredients. We're going to mix the flour, the sweet corn flour, the baking powder. We're going to add also the salt, the sugar, and we're going to combine all that really good. We combine all that really good. We mix it all together real fine. It's very important that we combine the ingredient very well all together. Otherwise, we're not going to achieve the flavor that we want. That's why it's so important to mix the dry ingredients first all together real good. So now in another bowl, we're going to add milk, butter, the eggs, condensed milk, and the vanilla. So in this bowl, we're gonna mix that all together with a mixer. You can use also, if you prefer, or if you don't have an electric mixer, you can use the whisk. All right, it might take a little longer, but it's still good to get the same results. All right. So we mix all that together really good. Before we combine with the other ingredient, we have to combine this first real good before we combine it with the dried ingredients. All right. So we have all that together, right? And then now we're gonna combine we are going to combine all this ingredient with the dried ingredients all together. We have to mix them all real good. Make sure it's really good. You have to mix them all really good. because sometimes when we don't mix that good, some dry parts will come out, and it's not gonna cook together fine, good. So that's why mix them all together really good. Mix them all. As you can see, as we keep stirring and stirring and stirring, it's becoming practically like a paste. Look at how beautiful it becomes, very creamy, very pasty and very creamy. And this is the consistency that we're looking for when we're making this type of cornbread. All right, so we're gonna use now the pan, the 15 by 30 pan. We're gonna spray. You can whether spray or butter the parchment paper. I use parchment paper because I don't want the cake, the cornbread to stick to the bottom. That's why I'm using parchment paper. All right. So after we got the pan ready, we're gonna add the cornbread mix inside. So we combine, we put all that, we're starting to pour in all that, all the ingredients for the cornbread. We're pouring in all of them in the bowl now, in the pan, I mean, all right. So we have the pan ready. So now we're gonna put it in the oven for around 20 to 25 minutes at 400 Fahrenheit in baking. All right. So good. I love cornbread, and this cornbread is really different. You will see the difference now. So guys, the cornbread is ready. So we're gonna get it out of the oven now. So look at how beautiful it looks like. It's nice, beautiful, looks so beautiful, and I believe it's so delicious. All right, check it out. Check it out, guys, the cornbread in all his glory. All right. So let me get a piece and try it here, do a taste test also beside the cooking. So here we go. There goes my cornbread. All right. Oh, it smells amazing. Look beautiful. Look at that. So nice. Look at that. So nice cooked. Let's try it now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mmm. Mmm. Guys, this is an achievement. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, you gotta try this. This is delicious. The crust is amazing. That crust, the brown crust is amazing. Gonna drive you crazy, the flavor. It's moist. It's not dry. It's moist. It's very balanced. The flavor is very balanced. We have a very good sweet amount. You're gonna have a very good amount of sweet here. Not crazy sweet, but very nice and very nice and sweet and moist. The flavor are incredible. So I think we achieved something very, very important in this recipe. When we use the sweet corn flour, we achieve something important here. We achieve a great deal of flavor here. And also when we use also the condensed milk. All right, that way we didn't have to look trying to add too much sugar on it. So what I was trying to do here in this recipe, not to add too much sugar. All right, so what we did, we add the condensed milk, a small amount of condensed milk also in combination with the sweet corn flour. So that's the way you get the sweet flavor without adding too much sugar. Man, it tastes amazing. It's awesome. Look at that. Oh my God. This is from 1 out of 10. It's a full 10, man. I'm telling you. Give it a try, guys. Please make good use of this recipe. I know you and your family are going to love it. And it's going to be a very, very good addition. If you're a fan of the cornbread, you're going to love this recipe. I'm telling you. All right, guys, this has been my recipe for this type of cornbread. I hope you like it. And I'll see you soon again for another recipe. And please let me know in your comment below, what kind of food would you like me to cook for you? Or also tell me what kind of cornbread is your favorite. How do you like the cornbread? Do you like it with seafood? Do you like it with barbecue? Like ribs and stuff like that? Let me know. I would like to hear from you. See you guys later.